Oh, you're finally here. Come on, take a seat. By the fire, yeah. Come on. Coffee or tea? There's something next to you. Coffee or tea? Oh, wrong. It's actually just hot chocolate. Sorry. But my coffee, wrong. It's hot chocolate. But my hot chocolate is one of the best chocolate, I assure you. Try it. Does this taste a little funny? Does it taste a little funny? I added some secret ingredients in them. As you can tell, there might be some curry flavor in your hot choco. Do you like it? It's my special hot chocolate. Let me take a drink. Honestly, one of the best. Curry flavor. You have an interesting taste. Thank you, thank you. It is my brand after all. Such a lovely day out here camping. Nearby the lovely lake. With this campfire. And with thousands of stars above us. Ooh, there's even some shooting stars. Curry flavored cocoa? Well, you never know until you try it. Beer, please. Where's the barbecue stand? Well, we already finished our dinner, so I don't think we should eat anymore. You look pretty stuffed there, actually. Let's just calm down and chill for a night, shall we? Makes a wish. What are you wishing for? I'm just kidding. You don't have to tell me. If you tell me, the wish won't come true. But yeah. How about we share some campfire stories, shall we? I don't really remember much, actually. But maybe my memory will come back to me once I start talking about camping, you know? Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go, shall we? Well, let me introduce myself again. Hello everybody, my name is Curry Fishbowl. Today we're gonna talk about some campfire stories. 大家好，我係咖喱魚蛋。いらっしゃいませ。Hello everyone. Sit down, enjoy your lovely hot cocoa with a hint of curry flavor, and then we shall talk about some campfire stories. 係咯，今日會講下啲關於露營宿營嘅嘢。可能如果我唔夠話題嘅話，我想講埋啲關於呢啲其他 trip 嘅故事，可能唔係露營或者宿營，不過一啲其他 trip，例如去旅行啊，或者係咯，行山嘅故事，唔一定係 camping， 因為可能唔係好記得啊，太耐有啲十幾年前嘅嘢攞10年前又可能又冇嘅。起碼5、6年前嘅嘢，我可能唔係好記得。露營必須就我去開嘅露營都係跟開啲制服團隊，所以冇走或者學校。Turn on to roleplay at the start. Thank you. Roleplay? I don't know what you're talking about. We're all in the wilderness. Also, is the campfire too loud? The fire might be a little bit too strong. I'm not sure. I can make the fire a little bit quieter if you would like. anyways, I think we're all settled in. Oh, I should say hello to everyone. Hello, hello, fellow campers. Hysteric song. いらっしゃいませ。Blue Blue さんいらっしゃいませ。Axel さんいらっしゃいませ。Brelan さんいらっしゃいませ。Welcome, welcome. It's warm and fuzzy. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad. But yeah, let's start, shall we? Does anyone remember their first ever camping trip? Well, I think I have other camping trips. Either with my parents or with some church, maybe? No, maybe not like a full day camping trip. Maybe it's just some like outings or stuff. But I think the first one that I forgot, same. I'm not sure if this is my first one, but the first one that is like in my memories that I remember, I think it was also an outdoor one. My first camping trip might be my first outdoor camping trip. Hold on. Let me stretch for a little. Let me stretch for a little bit. There we go. Sorry, with all the hiking and camping, setting up the tent, setting up the fire, cooking for all of you, it really hurts my neck a little bit. But that's the fun. It's not fun if you're not tired at the end of the day while camping outside. Well, to some people, not really. It's a good topic to talk about. For camping? Oh. Lost connection a little bit. kamioshi-san, welcome. Today we're going to talk about some campfire stories. 今日會講一啲關於露營、宿營或者一啲其他郊外 trip 嘅故事。大家可以一齊分享下大家嘅故事。係咯。不過攰唔攰呢啲嘢？你聽下我啲露營故事，就知我其實係一個I'm pretty much a masochist. The more tired you get, the more fun it is for me. Oh my god, I just remember some stories. Well, I told you guys from the start of this conversation, I told you guys I kind of forget about some of the stories, and now I just had some terrible flashbacks. Hold on, I'm gonna write this down in case I forgot. Damn it, I forgot how to write. Oh, there we go. Let me get my pen and paper. Totally not an iPad. Totally not an iPad. Oh my god, my memory's flowing back. Hold on, campers. I want to write down my stories before I talk about them, little by little. But yeah, I remember my first ever camping trip is an outdoor trip. Well, I'll give you guys a little bit background. So I was a young lad. I was 4th grade, probably 10 or something. 4th grade. And I joined something called the Boys Brigade. Well, in Chinese it's 香港基督少年軍. Well, you can tell by the name 基督少年軍. It's a uniform. It's a uniform group that is more it has their religious. It's a little bit more religious, you know. It's Christian. Well, is it the only Christian one? Well, it's the first one. I could tell you. This is actually Boys Brigade. It's actually the first ever uniform youth group. Hello, SS-san, irashaimase. Welcome. Yeah, it's the first ever uniform youth group. Oh, I can talk about a little bit background history of this uniform youth group. It's actually, well, it's Christian, obviously, and this 佢嘅創辦人係亞歷山大威廉史密夫爵士。Alexander William Smith was the founder of this youth group. Yes, it's obviously built in England. I think Alexandra William Swift is Scottish. Yeah, because there's a lot of Scottish theme in that youth group. With like, we have that pipe bag badge, bugle badge, a lot of, yeah. In like ceremonies, they have like more Scottish, like the music, the band with like the pipe bags and the snare drums and stuff. Yeah, they also have those like Scottish skirt. They're not skirt. I don't know what they're called, but the skirt like uniform. Yes, yeah, I think he's Scottish. Yeah, so that is the first ever youth group that encouraged young people to wear uniforms and then go out, learn some discipline, go camping, marching. Yes, I love marching. I have a problem. We all have a problem in our group. We really enjoy marching, and I even had a marching competition. It was really fun actually. Okay, yeah, background done. Basically, 香港矯正軍第一個制服團隊，就係咯，同其他童軍啊嗰啲團隊差唔多，不過比較即係有個宗教咯，係咯。啲同埋係英式嘅，係英式嘅。Oh, also about the marching. Oh, sorry, I've been in this uniform group for a very long time, so I know a lot of backgrounds and stuff. We have to learn all the backgrounds, and I tend to rant a lot about it. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the marching style. The Crusaders? Not necessarily Crusader. Well, you could be. Well, there is a Christian badge. Okay, the Christian knowledge badge. I don't know the actual English for it. Hey, 叫基督教教長. That's an actual badge that we have, but you don't really have to be Christian to join the group. Well, there's Christian activity, there's religious activities, but you don't really have to. You can just enjoy it as a normal youth group. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the marching style. If you have seen the Queen's ceremony, I think a lot of people have watched this, but yeah, if you've seen the marching, the royals family, the Queen's royal, the British royal families, and the royal guards marching style, it's exactly what I learned in Boys Brigade. Oh, also I know it's called Boys Brigade, but there's also Girls Brigade that is only girls. But now that they changed Boys Brigade to both boys and girls, that's why I can join. I'm not a guy. Don't worry about it. There is a Girls Brigade that is only for girls, but Boys Brigade, it's like YMCA, YMCA is for both boys and girls, but I think there's a YFCA or I think there's a YFCA that is only for girls, mainly for girls. Yeah, it's like that. So yeah, Boys Brigade, it's both boys and girls. Oh, at least the ones in Hong Kong. But yeah, I was talking about the marching style. The marching style of Boys Brigade is actually kind of very, very similar, incredibly similar to the British royal family's march. Well, it's based on their march, the marching style. It's based on the British. That's why, like, I can tell, I know all the commands when I watch the Queen ceremony and the King ceremony. It's like, oh my god, I saw the King. I saw the King. He had everyone there. So this is command called Scott Halt. It's like Scott Halt, and then you step one more step, and then you stop. Right? It's a halt. Like everyone's marching, and then you like stop at the middle. And I saw King Charles King Charles, he stepped one more step, and then he kind of fumbled, and then you're like, oh shit, I have to stop. When everyone stopped at the same time, it's really funny. Yeah, I was watching it with my mom, and I was telling her about all the commands, the marching commands. Sorry, I read about my youth group a little bit, but it's important information, as a lot of camping trip I mentioned is gonna be with the youth group, so it's a good thing to mention. And I do recommend, if you have interest, to join that group, because it's honestly really fun, and it doesn't have to be religious, even though it is religious and it has a little bit of religious activity, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be. There's a lot of people who is not religious and join the group for fun. Really fun. You can learn about discipline and a lot of stuff. I don't recall having any camping experience, but just some school trips in primary school and secondary school. Yes. I think a lot of people would relate to those school trips. I will talk about it later, but my first ever one. Okay, my first one. I'm finally starting my first camping story. But yeah, my first camping story is with Boys Brigade. I remember I literally just joined Boys Brigade not long ago. And then you could choose to be either stayed through the night or not. A lot of the younger people, there's a different group, there's different age groups. So there's 佢有初級組同埋佢有分初級組同中級組。咁初級組就係小學啦，小學生嘅人啦。咁中級組就係中學生開始嘅group。咁我哋個分隊咧，我哋個分隊有中級組同初級組啦。咁嗰陣時我啱啱入去機動船軍。係在初級組4年班度咯，4年班度入初級組，跟住就啱啱好第一個露營就係夏令營，應該係夏令營，係 summer camp。It's an outdoor camp。我記得可以有簽通告，你可以俾初級組嘅人，因為比較細啦，因為比較細，佢哋都係大家都係小學生，所以有得俾家長簽去過夜定唔過夜，咁我哋簽咗去過夜嘅。So that's my first camping trip, and most people are older than me. I remember most people are older than me. Most of them were in the secondary school. Mark Good morning, good morning. Well, it's nighttime here. Well, it should be nighttime, but good morning. But yeah. It's outdoors. A lot of people are older than me. Well, yeah, a lot of people are older than me, and everyone's helping out with the dinner. Let me recall. The first thing you did, it was what's that called? 定向，定向。城市定向。Yeah. I don't know what it's called in English. It's like it's like Amazing Race. Had curry that night? Well, we didn't have curry. We have other stuff, but not curry. We did a little bit hiking and a little bit like mapping. I don't know what it's called. 城市定向英文咩咧? Like we just had we split into groups, and then we have a teacher with us. And then we have maps, and there's like certain locations we have to go and hike, and yeah, it's basically an exercise for us to learn how to navigate with our maps and compass. It's pretty fun. And then nighttime comes. Of course we built our tent first. I remember we built our tent pretty poorly, so some teachers had to rebuild the tent for us because it was really, really bad. Yeah, some of the people are younger than me, so they're pretty sloppy with their tent building skills, including me, because it was my first time. But yeah. Oh, orienteering? Right? I'm not sure. Is it orienteering? I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So we did a little bit activities, and then at night there's a lot of things happening at nights actually. Let me think. Yeah, at night I think I was the youngest one by then. Well, no, I was pretty young though, but a lot of people are older than me at that camping trip. But that was, yeah. Let me think. It was 4th grade. It was quite long ago. At night, we started making dinner as the sun sets after the little bit hiking. We cooked some food. I remember. I'm not good at cooking, so I'm in charge of getting water. So at the campsite, I remember it's at 大帽山嗰個露營個營地度。So at the campsite, if you have to get water, you have to go down some stone stairs. 係我哋要落山落一條石級樓梯先可以攞到水。跟住我就係負責，因為我唔識煮嘢食啦，又唔識切嘢啦，所以我就係負責幫人哋攞水啊，或者攞煲餐啊嗰啲嘢咯，或者洗煲。So I was the one who is because I don't know any skills, so I was the one who was tasked to carry to transfer water through down the stairs, down the slippery stone stairs, and then deliver them back. Or I was the one to wash the rice for them. And I remember it was quite dark. It was pretty dark. It was on the mountain, so there's not a lot of light. And when I have to go down, go anywhere, we have to use our flashlight. Oh yeah, I was also tasked with the flashlight holding, the torch holding. I have to help them hold the flashlight to help them see better at night to cook, you know. But yeah, I was tasked to bring some more water. And I was very young at that time, and it was very dark. And I have to hold quite a lot of water in a pot. Or is it for washing pots, or I think I just have to I had to bring some water. And I shouldn't go alone, especially when those stone stairs are really wet right now from all the traveling, from all the people who was transporting all the water up and down the stairs. So the teacher tell one of my seniors to help me hold the torch for me to go down the stairs, and just have someone in company to hold the torch for me so I won't slip and die as a young child, a 10-year child. And then so one of the seniors, she has a friend with her, and she doesn't really want to come with me because she doesn't know me that well. So she was like, "Oh, you should be fine. You can go alone, right?" And as a young child, and as a young child, I couldn't say no. Well, I've always been bad at saying no to people, and I was like, yeah, sure, I can totally hold a very heavy pot of water and a flashlight while going down a slippery stone stairs. Yeah, so I had to go down the stairs. It was very fucking slippery, alone as a child, and bring down the stairs and bring it up. I think I almost slipped and died or something. I slipped a little bit. It was really slippery. But yeah, I can't believe my seniors just left me there and and they don't really have other chores to do. They just left me there. And okay, you can do it your own. You can hold the torch your own. I know both of your hands are occupied with the big ass pot, but you can hold the torch. You'll be fine. A 10-year-old child. And I was like, okay, I did it. And so I did. But yeah, we had dinner. The food wasn't... I imagine it wasn't that good of a quality. But I don't really remember what we did. But I remember our rule is to have Samsung tong or something. I think so. We should... Yeah, we need like... Every group needs at least 3 or 2 different course and maybe some rice and soup. Yeah, I imagine it wasn't that good, but after a very tired day of camping, it tastes way better every time. If you work very hard or you're very tired when you camp, it always feels amazing afterwards when you have the food, even though the food is not as good when you're not tired. But anyways, after the cooking, I remember we have a little activity. Oh, I have a scam call. Great, that's amazing. Thank you, scam voicemail. Shut up. Anyways, yeah, but after the cooking, I remember we did a little hiking up the mountains, and everything's good when you're tired and hungry. True. But yeah, after the cooking, I think yeah, we went a little bit hiking, and at the time when I was young, I was still pretty afraid of the dark as a young child. But I remember, yeah, we were carrying our torches, our flashlights along the way up the mountains at night. But the halfway mark, our teachers told us to turn off our flashlights and look at the sky, and we see, you know, in Hong Kong there's a lot of light pollutions. You can't really see stars that clearly in the city, but on the mountains, a bit further from the city, you can see the stars more clearly. So I look up and there's stars, and there's people around me also accompany with me, and I was like, whoa, the dark isn't that scary after all, I guess, with people around me and you know, stars. So I guess at that moment, my fear of darkness just went away. I was like, oh, the darkness is just, you know, just dark. Every night it's just, you know, it's just gonna be dark. You have to be used to it, get used to it, you know. Oh yeah, another aspect to add to my stair story, that like my water traveling story, is that I was afraid of dark. So yeah, like carrying a torch with me down the stone stairs in the dark was pretty scary for me as a child. But yeah, I think I get over my fear of darkness after that camping trip. Yeah, that activity, I just like, whoa, stars, there is a little bit light. The dark isn't that scary. But yeah, I think I got over it. And then next morning, oh well, let's talk about sleep. Dear God. Dear God, well, there's not a lot of camp, and there's quite a lot of people that camp. So I slept with 4 other people, and that tent was like a pretty small tent that like holds like 2 people. You know, it's supposed to hold 2 people, but there's not a lot of tent. So I was quite small as well. So I slept in a small tent with 4 other people. Yeah, it wasn't the most comfortable, and I think I was sleeping on a rock also. So, but I was quite tired, so I quickly went to sleep. Some people snoring, but I could get used to it. I'm just pretty tired, so I went to sleep pretty well. But yeah, I that was probably the worst sleeping experience that I have, which is my first camp experience. Yay! Yeah, it was 4 people stuffed in a small tent. Well, I'm sleeping on a rock. Well, we have sleeping bags. Don't worry, we have sleeping bags. Just don't look behind you. You'll be fine. The only time I went camping was this school camp. It rained all night. It was fun. Crappy canned food and no sleep for 2 days. Sounds amazing. Sounds like a typical school camp, you know. Hold on, let me take a sip of my... Actually, I don't have hot cocoa. I lied to you. I don't only have hot cocoa. I have iced tea. Because it's quite hot, actually. But you can only subject to my hot cocoa. You have to finish it all. Anyways, hold on, let me stretch again. Okay. But yeah, after that night, we cooked breakfast, and I remember we were cooking breakfast, and then I was helping a lot. Cause you know I don't know how to cook, so I try to help as much as I can. I just like run all over the place and getting water, helping them with a lot of stuff, watching the fire. And then I remember I accidentally my leg kind of push one of the food over. I think it was like something like spam and scrambled eggs over, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I spilled a little bit over. I didn't spill like all of it over, but I spilled a little bit, and I felt really sorry. And my teacher was like, that's okay, don't worry about it, because I was a pretty nice and obedient kid by then, and I was pretty young and small, so my teacher's like, that's okay, don't worry about it. But I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, you guys, you worked so hard to cook food and I just ruined it. But yeah, that's all I remember about that camping trip. It was like only a 1-day camping trip, but yeah, it was my first outdoor one, and I really enjoyed it. It was 10. It was fun. That's my first one. I'm pretty sure it was my first one. But yeah. Let me think about my other ones. I don't really remember. I went to a lot of camping trips. Probably at least 10 camping trips in my life. But I don't remember which is my second, third, fourth one. I'll just randomly talk about some that I remembered in primary school first. Well, hum. Oh, there's one that is is that one in primary school? Is that one in primary? I can talk about my school ones first. The typical school camping trip that everyone has to go. Probably 5th grade. The 5th grade one, well, I don't really remember. Well, Humma. Wait. Let me think hard. Let me think harder. Let me think. Let me cook. I remember now. Good. 5th grade. I actually remembered which camp is which. So in 5th grade, I remember I went to this one. I think it's called Yang Zhen嘅度假村, something like that. I went to that one, which is like, I think it's also Christian, but actually a lot of camp is most camp I went is a lot of Christian campsites. Holy shit. I just remember there's a lot of Christian camps that has like a church in them. yeah, you know, it just has a church in them. You don't have to be, you know, a Christian company, a Christian organization, but like there's just churches around those campsites, including my primary school ones. Yeah. But yeah, I went to this one. That is pretty big. And then the most memorable thing is that there's a fuck ton of mosquitoes. When I say a fuck ton, I mean a fuck ton. And I remember before our camp, it rained kind of a little bit before the camp. And holy shit, there was a lot of grass. And it was summer, right? It was always summer camps for schools, right? And then everyone was bringing like shorts, t-shirts, you know, typical summer wear. And thank God my mother, my very smart mother was like, take these leggings, take these long leggings and some a long sleeve shirt. You'll need it. And take these jackets. And I was like, Mom, it's gonna be hot as fuck. But my mom was right, because there's a fuck ton of mosquitoes. My mom knew. And she also brought me a lot of you know, bug sprays and Bafaya. Bafaya really works. Bafaya 我覺得係最好嘅防蚊嘅嘢。嗰陣勁大陣嘅白花油味，真係白花油真係用嚟做乜都得㗎，白花油超有用。咪一聞舒筋活絡。Yeah, yeah, my mom brought me a lot of bug sprays and stuff. You didn't bring any spray. I did. My mom was really preparing me pretty well with camping and stuff. So I have like a bunch of bug spray and I have leggings. But even with my leggings, there's like a very, very tiny gap between my socks and my legging. A very, very tiny gap. And that gap is full of mosquito bites, I tell you not. We were on the field. We were on the soccer field. And it was all grass. And this was still wet too. So there was a fuck ton of mosquitoes. And that gap and in between my socks and my leggings, it was just full red mosquito bites. I'm not joking. The small gap that the mosquitoes saw, they were like, we got that. That's our only chance. That small gap. And then for other people, for other of my friends, curry equals food, true. I feel itchy already by just listening to this. I'm sorry. But, yeah. For other people, other of my friends that only brought shorts, that after that camp, they were also in my swimming team. Yes, I was in a school swimming team. After that, I remember we went swimming. We had our typical swimming practice, and then our swimming coach was like, he was asking one of my friend. He was like, "Do you have pox or something? Are you okay?" Because her whole leg and arms are full of mosquito bites. It's like they have like 水痘 or something. They have like chicken pox or something. It looks like it was so many. She has so many mosquito bites. I feel so sorry for her. It was crazy. Yeah. Besides the mosquito bites, it was pretty fun. We have free time. We have some free time, and I have to. So let me tell you, I was a kid when I was young. I was a kid that had a lot of friends. Like everyone was my friend, especially in primary school. So yeah, I have to split my time with different people. So like, at first I played with this group of people. That is in my group that I was that I was split to, and then and then I was like, okay, bye, I'm gonna hang out with my other group of people, and then I go with the other group of people to play with other stuff. And then I also go to another group of people to their room and be like, oh, now you're living in this camp room. What is it called? I don't know. You're living in this room right now. Oh, cool. So yeah, at the free time, I always have to split my time with different groups of friends. But yeah, it was fun. It was quite fun. That camp. It was not bad. The most memorable thing. Oh, there's also another memorable thing. Is that we have to do like morning 晨操. They do 晨操. We have to do like morning workouts or some shit. Morning warm-ups. And it was like, I remember it was like, 我一個大西瓜一刀切開佢，我分俾你，你分俾佢，你唔要我收翻嚟，佢唔要我收翻嚟，我有一個大西瓜一啖食咗佢。Some random fucking stuff we have to say when we do those fucking morning exercise. It was very fucking stupid, and we also hated the camp manager, the camp. What are those? The camp leaders that led us at the camp. He was fucking annoying. I think we call him 包皮 sir or something. 包皮 sir 好撚煩 that campsite. He was pretty fucking annoying. I just remember that. I don't remember much else. But yeah. And then 6th grade. The 6th grade one, it was at the typical one that everyone has been to. Social experience. What? How did he get that name? I think佢姓包，所以叫佢包皮 Sir。佢應該姓包，我記得係。我覺得可能有啲人有識過佢，係。But yeah, for the 6th grade one, I remember it's the one that everyone goes to, which is called 保良局賽馬會北潭涌度假營. Yeah, that one that everyone goes to, and I've been there like fucking probably more than 3 times. 北潭涌度假營, it's always that fucking one. I've been there so many times. Jesus. It's that one again. Yeah, that one. But yeah, the 6th grade is that one. Let me think about anything memorable. Oh, we had an activity. Oh, there's some annoying shit too. Let me think. I think we called it 軍訓營. Yeah, that one was the 軍訓營. Cause that one was like they've been pretty strict at that one, and I think I remember one of the most dumbest fucking thing they did was like, okay, we had some activities where we DIY stuff. We make our like group flag or something. We have like papers, and we were cutting papers and some shit. And then that camp leader was like, okay, you guys have to pick up every single fucking trash on the floor. I don't even want to see the teeny tiniest trash on the floor. If I see one, that's like one what is it called, squat. Yes, for the whole entire grade. Even though it's not your fault, like someone like left some tiny ass trash on the floor at the hole, even though it's not yours, it's from the other group, or even maybe from the campers or the teachers. You have to do like, for one trash it's like 10 squats or something. For me, I'm used to these treatment and like punishment, because I've uniform groups and stuff. But yeah, but for other people it's like hell to do like these exercise, 体操, these stuff. like at a camp and for a punishment. So like there's like we have to do like I remember I think it's like 80 something squats, and we all have to do it in unison outside the hall. And like also the teachers are like filming us, and they're like laughing. It's like hee hee tee haha, my annoying students, they finally get what they deserve to, or some shit. But yeah, it was incredibly stupid for everyone to like receive punishment for some random trash, tiny ass trash on the floor. But yeah, that's that. And then we also did some other exercise. That was fun. I think yeah, we did like a catapult. We built like a catapult with like sticks, with bamboo sticks. And then like yeah, we built a catapult with bamboo sticks and like a bottle. No, not a bottle. A bucket at the end of the bamboo, and then we launch it. We have these like just like normal ass plastic bags, and we fill them with water, and it just like throw it at each other with the catapult. It was pretty fun actually. That one was actually pretty fun. Dang, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it was really annoying. But yeah, I think we also did a lot of exercise too. We also had that oh yeah, the typical thing, the typical 예행活動. There's typical night activities where you just go around the campsite and go to different checkpoints and do some activities to get points. Yeah, we also did that. And then the next day we also have like, typical. Oh, we also have another camp. Let me think. Hum. I'm thinking there's too much camps, and the campsites look really familiar. So it takes me a while to think of some of them, remember some of them. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that camp. Huh. Yeah, that was pretty typical, free time, we get to hang out and stuff. So that was I think that was the 6th grade one. That was the one that was the 6th grade one? Oh yeah, and also at night. I remember. 예행活動, as if you're a nocturnal animal. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, at night? No, at night? Is it that one? Yeah, I think it's that one. So at night I couldn't sleep. So if you've been to Bắc Tam-chung Dogaing, so the campsite is like, some of them have like a big room, and then there's like a living room, and then there's like 2 bathrooms, right? It's like a shared dorm. It's like a dorm. Yes, it's like a dorm. So there's like a big living room, and then there's 2 bathrooms, and then there's 3 other like rooms with bunk beds, right? And then yeah, at night I couldn't sleep, so I went out to the living room, and then my friend was also up, and she was like, oh, I couldn't sleep also. And then we just talked till like 4 a.m. in the living room. It was pretty fun. And why I have to specifically talk about this is because in Form 1, so that was like 6th grade, right? In Form 1, when I went to secondary school, my first ever camp was at the same campsite, and I got into the same room as well. And of course I chose the same exact bed that I slept in 6th grade. Yeah. I got into the same big room, and then I chose the same room with the same bed. And what also happens that night, I also couldn't sleep. And my other friend that I met in secondary school, one of my other close friends that I like just met in secondary school, also couldn't sleep, and we talked till 4 a.m. as well. Like the same thing happened, and I told her that night. I was like, "Do you know I slept in the same bed last year with my primary schoolmates, and like also like wake up and talk with my other friend, like this in the same living room." It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, same room, different people, different year, different school. Interesting. Do you guys share ghost stories? We don't really have ghost stories, but there was like a really weird noise at night, and people are like, "Oh no, the weird ghost is whispering. I heard people screaming." No, it's just the weird old pipe sounds. It's just the pipes. They're old. They make weird sounds. Oh yeah, and also, there's like a thing for pipes in Hong Kong that has like something in them. Like they have like a ball in them to check if the water is flowing correctly or something. There's like a ball or something in pipes, so that's why they have weird sounds or something. I forgot. But yeah, it was just pipe sounds. It wasn't whatever fucking ghost that died in the campsite. But yeah, interesting. What else? What else? What else did I remember? Those were all the school ones that I remembered. Oh, this is not a school one. That's another school one. It was like 制服團隊營. It was all the uniform. The uniform like parties. All the uniform parties like 女童軍啊、童軍啊、紅十字啊. But there, it doesn't include my school's boys brigade because it's the church one. It wasn't the school associated one. So how did I go to one if I'm not in any other uniform group? So I was also, I know, weird, a librarian, like a library helper. I am 我以前係個圖書館管理員. I just like I basically just like scan books for people to rent, and also like tidy the books. I did read a little. I did read like some books that I like. I always like hide them. Like a lot of like the librarian helpers, we like hide the books away, like hide the books that we like away, so we can like rent it later. But yeah, I was a librarian, but for some reason, the uniform youth group camps included the librarian helpers. So I was part of the librarian group, and that camp, I think is it Bắc Tam Chung? I think it's also Bắc Tam Chung度假營. Is it? No, I think it's the other one. Is it? No, I think it's the other one. It was another 好似一個政府屬下嘅露營. That one was they have like a pretty good facilities. I remember that they have like a big ass building. They're pretty good facilities, but their food are so ass. That was like the worst food I've ever eaten. I forgot which one it was, which campsite was it, but I remember it was like a government associated campsite. It was dog shit. It was dog shit. The food, I've never tasted any worse food. And at that camp, that is when I learned that vegetables are amazing. Cause the only good food in the camp was like white rice and just like, you know, boiled bok choy. The only good food is boiled bok choy and rice. And then that's when I learned that vegetables are actually delicious. At that camp, I only eat boiled veggies and rice, because the other food looks and tastes fucking disgusting. But yeah, but the facilities are pretty good. They're pretty good facilities. And I remember the campsite. I can't imagine you being a librarian. I'm sorry. I did read a little. I did actually read in primary school. And after that, I never read unless I have to do like book reports or some shit. But yeah. It's getting a little bit late. Let me check the clock. 11 p.m. I see. Well, let's continue. We can talk a little bit longer. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that uniform party camp. So I was a librarian. I was a nerd. Cool. I'm always a nerd. But yeah, I was a librarian. At that camp. And then a lot of them are uniform youth groups, right? And they actually have training. That's like a uniform training camp. So those Girl Scouts, those Boy Scouts had to like have training and march around. Like they have to go out to the courts to march, have trainings. And me and the other librarian are just like, we had like those times are like our librarians' free time, and we just like look at them. It's like, oh no, poor them. They have to march at this camp while we were like eating ice cream and like walking around the campsite and like looking at us like trying to find something fun to do. They were marching and like, you know, doing practices. I feel bad for them. But at the same time, I go to more like, we have more camps as Boys Brigade. We have more camps more frequently, and our camps are even harsher and harder for our camp, for our Boys Brigade camp. Yeah. But yeah, I think that was it for. That was one of my that was my last camp for primary school. Was the uniform camp, the librarian camp. I had fun. Oh, I remember something. So we so for that campsite, it was like a big room with like 8 beds. It was a big room with 8 beds, and oh wait. Was that the same campsite? No. Yeah? No. I barely remember. Anyways, yeah. So at the campsite, I really remember, you know, the teachers and like the camp leaders would like they were like security guards. They would come into our room and check if everyone's asleep at certain times. And I remember like we librarians are in the same room, and then we were just talking, and one teacher like went into a room and we all pretend to sleep, of course, in our beds, and like she left the room. I think that was the first one. Was our teacher. Yeah. The first one was our camp leader or something. And then after she closed the door without saying anything, I think someone like jumped up and we like start dancing, and we start like all of those girls starts talking and shit pretty loudly, and someone was like up on the bed and dancing. And then immediately another teacher came into a room, and everyone just fall onto our bed as quick as possible. And the one girl who was dancing on the bed just like thump, like a very big thump, like falls onto her bed and tries to pretend that she's sleeping. It's so fucking funny. I think the teacher saw her like on the bed and like just dropped on the bed as soon as she opened the door. So damn funny. Just like thump, and she fell into her bed. It's so damn funny. Oh god. But yeah, after that we're all yeah. The teacher was like, "Quiet down, we could hear you," and then we quiet down. And I think after a while, the teacher all went to bed, and then we kept talking through the night. Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. Yeah, and I think at the same campsite, it's probably a different one, but it's a very similar camp rooms that I went to in secondary school. I think it's Form 2. Yeah, I think it was the Form 2 camp. We had like the same set. The camper only looked at us once, and then also I think that camp, it was like the only one that we had our phone with us. Yeah, I think that was the very few one. Well, at the other uniform camp we also have our phone, but we don't really use it that much. We're just like talking and having fun. But like in secondary school, everyone was like bringing their phones and like playing video games on their phone, and we had our phone. Lol-san, irashaimase, welcome. I'm just talking about some camp stories. Yeah, feel free to join in or talk about your camp stories as well. But yeah, I remember, I think it's secondary school in Form 2, we had like a camp that allows us to have our phones, to use our phones with us, to have our phones with us. And then at night, the camper only looked through our room once, and everyone didn't sleep that night. Me and my other friends were like playing like ranked games at night on our mobile phones. We were like, yes, okay, the ranked games, they like the timing starts at like 4 a.m. So we're gonna wait till 4 a.m. to play the ranked games together. And we're just like, everyone is in different rooms. Well, like some people are sleeping in certain rooms. Like there's some rooms that are like only people who have slept, and some reason we all grouped in the same fucking room. Like in that room, there's like 20 people in that room. Like everyone was in that same fucking room. And one of my friends, some of them were like kind of sleepy, and I was like, no, you have to stay awake for me to like to play games with you. For the ranked games, we have to play the ranking. Yeah, but we were like playing Uno. We have cards with us. We got Uno and cards and different stuff. Ah, Singim san irashaimase. 日大老师好，你好，新岩长，你好，你好，我在谈一些露营或者宿营的故事。对不起，我的国语不是太好，不好意思。Back then I was still using phone with buttons. I know. I'm an iPad kid. Guys, I'm an iPad kid. I'm young. I remember some friend fried an egg with no oil once. You can fry an egg with no oil. I can do that. But if you have like a very good non-stick pan, you can easily fry the egg. No problem, we can use English and communicate. Ah, arigato. Nice. Yeah, it's because I'm terrible at Chinese. Even though Cantonese is my first language, I'm bad at it. I had to wash the pan. Oh no, yeah, but the pan is super cheap. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's a bit of a hassle to wash. What was I saying? Yeah, but my friend, she couldn't last till like 4 a.m. So she fell asleep on the bed. So I told her before she fell asleep, I was like, if you can stay awake to play a ranked game with me, I will take a picture of you sleeping. And that night I took a lot of pictures of people sleeping. Yeah, but it was really fun. It was a really fun night. No one slept. Not a lot of people sleep. Well, some people slept. Me and a lot of people didn't sleep, and we just I went to, yeah, a lot of people just went to this one room. I also went to that room to play games and stuff. It was really fun. Just slightly better than sheet of metal. Damn, bro. That's hard. That's hard. But yeah, that was that. What do you think of the other ones? What do you think of some other? The school ones are more tamed. The school camp experience are more tamed than my the ones I had in Boys Brigade. It's crazy. Those Boys Brigade ones are very extreme, as we were like uniform youth groups. We, you need discipline. We wear our uniforms, we march and stuff. Yeah, a lot of times we have to bring a whole uniform to our camp, and then I remember before the day, so we have our like morning march. We have our morning marching practice, and then we have to bring our uniforms too. And if you don't know, we are very strict with our uniforms. Very incredibly strict. So the night before, everyone didn't really sleep that much because we were preparing our uniform. We have like every group had to bring like an iron. We have like a small iron to iron our clothes like straight. 我唔知嗰啲叫乜嘢啊，即係我哋要燙好條骨咧，即係我哋件恤衫要燙好側邊恤衫嗰條手袖嗰條骨啊，同埋褲骨前面一條褲骨都要燙直晒，要燙好一條直線啊，明顯嘅一條直線。What's with the British accent? I think it's more comfortable, isn't it? When I talk like this, isn't it more chill and comfortable? Better than my usual very high pitch and very I don't know, energetic voice. I think it's a little less. It's more chill, It's more chill than usually. I just will. Isn't that more comfortable, softer British voice? I think it's better with this environment, like this campfire story. Yeah, just you guys chilling with me around the campfire. I was wondering why you sound different. I think this is more chill for you guys. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yes, a lot of times we have to prepare our uniform before the day. So we have to iron our clothes to the best, the straightest. And then we also have to, I'm very good at shoe shining. We have a very specific marching shoe. We have 步操鞋. And then we use we have to shine our own shoe. And the qualification is that you have to see your own teeth clearly. You have to you have to shine your shoe as clear as a mirror, so you can at least see your teeth clearly. 係要見到牙罅，要令到見到牙罅。You have to shine your shoe so shiny that you can see the cracks between your teeth. Yes, exactly. So yeah, that night everyone was ironing their uniform, shining their shoe, and also shining their belt, because our belt is metal. I think it's metal or bronze or something. It was yes, I forgot. It was metal or something like that. So it would easily turn yellow, turn a ugly brown, or even mold, have some mold on the belt. And but the belt, the metal part, you always have to shine it with I think it was bronze. Yeah, we have something called 省銅水. I forgot what chemical is that in English. Whatever. Yes, but something metal polisher, bronze shit polisher. Yeah, but we have to polish our belts. Polish our metal parts of our belts to the shiniest. And then we also have to tend to our the belt, the leather part of the belt. Sometimes we'll get something dirty on it, and we have to use a brown shoe polisher, the brown shoe polisher to paint the belts. Yeah, some like parts that got dirty. We have to paint some like brown shoe shine on them to make it look better. There was a late night hunting, and I wore a mask and spoke the shit out of everyone, even the teachers. They still don't know it was me. Really? Damn, bro. The fuck? Anyways, yeah. So we, as boys brigades, we keep our uniform very, very tidy. We have to shine our shoes, shine our belts, keep like iron our uniform. It was the most fun I ever had. Damn. And then we have to keep all the other parts of our uniform tidy. Our badge holder. So we for Boys Brigade, we have like metal badges that we have to like pin on our badge holder, and we also have to like pin them through all alphabetical order. Yes, we have to pin them through alphabetical order. So like when you get a badge that is like at the middle of the alphabet or like at the front of the alphabet, you have to like repin all the badges. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, so there's a ton of things to tend on for our uniform. That's why we didn't really sleep until 3 a.m. at our camps. Usually everyone was like tending our uniform and stuff. Oh, also at the camp, I remember we also have to like, everyone was teaching people to wash our uniforms, wash our like sports uniforms or something. By the way, I unlocked the mech in Tears of the Kingdom when you're doing the stream of it. When are you doing the stream of it again? I'm not sure. Maybe this week some gorilla streams? I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll probably do more. Have fun with building your mech. Let me stretch for a little bit again. Maybe take a sip. Take a sip of your hot cocoa, guys. Let's all take a sip. But yeah, we tend to our uniform, and the next day we go march. Oh wait, the next day we like the leaders will check our uniform, and if we don't do, like, if they think we don't do good enough with our uniforms, like something missing on a part of our uniform, or like our uniform is too wrinkly, or our shoes or our belts are not shiny enough, they'll tell us to like do like squats or either like a minute of marching as punishment. Yeah, if your uniforms are not tidy enough, you will get like punishments, like do exercise or something. Yeah, you know, typical stuff. And then the next day we go marching, and then the next we go marching, have some training, and it was usually really hot during the summer too. Yeah, it was kind of fun. Just a minute, 1 minute for every mistake that you have on your uniform. It's usually pretty lenient. Yeah, it's pretty easy. The marching one is pretty easy. Actually, I've talked with some of my friends in Boys Brigade back then, and I remember we were like, 1 minute marching is like this punishment is too easy. We have to change it up to like squats, push-ups, sit-ups. Well, no sit-ups because it will mess up your uniform. But you know, squats. Do you know what's 앞자이항? I don't know if you know what's 앞자이항. It's like you basically squat on the floor. You basically squat, and then you like walk like a ducky. You walk like a ducky. Like you're like crouch walking. Yeah, crouch walking. That one was pretty tiring. That was pretty tiring. and you also have to do it like in unison with everyone else. So if you like a few rounds, you're pretty fucking tired, like crouch walking. Don't wear a uniform, so it's technically one mistake. No, if you don't wear the uniform, like you have to like do like a really big punishment actually. But yeah, anyways, there's also a part of the uniform checking that's like if you don't clip your nails, if your nails are too long, they also punish you. Yeah, that's the part of it. One part of it. Yeah. Also, if your hair are not like neatly clipped, in your like your hat, if your hairs are not neatly clipped, like inside your hat, you also get a punishment. Yeah, these are some basic stuff. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, some of the camps I had in Boys Brigade. Yeah. Let me think. Oh, the other times that I have outdoor camping, most of the other times are we don't really get much of outdoor camping, but yeah. Let me think. You have to look normally, basically. Yeah, you know, basic hygiene stuff. Basic hygiene, look tidy. The longest thing we take is just like shoe shining, because it requires a lot of technique, like the correct you have to use the correct cloth. It depends on what cloth you use. It depends on how much shoe shining material, that ink thingy you use. It depends on how much water you apply, and it depends like how do you apply. There's a lot of technique to shoe shining, surprisingly. And then the most cruelest prank we can do is step on each other's shoe after a good shoe shining. When you step on each other's shoe and it left like a huge shoe mark on like our like just freshly shined shoe, we get really fucking mad because it takes hours for us to shine it. And like if you buy a new shoe, it's not properly shined. You have to shine it all over again, and it just takes hours to shine it, to make a new shoe shine bright. It really takes a lot of time with your shoe shining. Yeah. But yeah, it's part of like a discipline and stuff. It's fun. It's fun to hone your technique, and it feels good when you like have a pair of very shiny shoes. One step and hours of work on. Yes, exactly. And when you have a pretty old shoe, and that means you like applied a lot of shoe, like the ink. It's not ink. It's like what is that? It's like a paint. It's like a paint thing. When you have when you use a shoe for a very long time, that means you applied a lot of that like paint thing on your shoe, and when they stepped you really hard or you scratched your shoe really hard, then there would be like an indent in your shoe, and you can see all those layers of paint. When you scratch it, you can see all those layers of paint on your shoe. And then you'll have to cry, like you have to like carefully apply more paint on it to cover up the scratch. So yeah. But yeah, that's that. What was I talking about? Okay. Other camps. Let me talk about the other times I go like out camping, like loying, not soying. Yeah. Let me talk about other times that we go like outdoors camping, that we actually built a tent. So there's twice. I think there's 2 times we went to get our camping badge. Yes. Our camping badge has like a lot of things we have to do. I think the first time we failed, so we did another time. Yeah. Oh, my neck hurts. But yeah, our camp badge ones. So basically it's like a 2 days camp. Oops. The internet got a little bit bad there. The internet here is not the greatest outside here. Sorry. But yeah, let me think. That one, oh no. Oh my god, it's lagging. Ayo. Yabi. Humma. But yeah, that camping badge one. We have quite a lot of different exams, tests we had to do during that. I think one of the first ones is, of course, building a tent under 10 minutes. But like we have 4 people in each group, and we have to build a tent in 10 minutes. I think we passed that one, and then that one was pretty easy, building a tent. And then the next one was like 繩索. Yeah, I think the next one is like 繩索. It's like ropes and stuff. Like they test you if you remember how to tie certain ropes that you have to know how to tie. And then we have to build like a small, like a small tent. That's not actually a tent, you know. It's kind of like a tent, but you're not actually using it, with like bamboo sticks and stuff. I think we failed that one. Yeah, with the bamboo sticks and the ropes ones. We failed that one, and we have to do it again next time at the camp. Oh my god, neck is really... Sorry. We felt like tent building and hiking today. My neck is really... I also did some workout yesterday, so my neck hurts. Sorry. Let me stretch for a bit. There we go. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the camping badge. The other ones, the other tests are like cooking. Cooking is pretty usual. Oh, we learned something. I learned a new recipe at that campsite. So one of my group mates, he was like, we have to plan our what do we have to cook at the campsite, right? We have to prepare all the ingredients and stuff. And one of my group mate was like, we should make 薯仔炒蛋. And I was like, what the fuck? 番茄炒蛋我聽過啫，薯仔炒蛋乜鳩啊？邊撚個會食薯仔炒蛋㗎？ Huh? Yeah, it's like tomato with scrambled eggs. No, not tomato. Tomato with scrambled eggs is like the basic dish in Hong Kong that everyone knows how to make. But this my group mate just like, what about potato with scrambled eggs? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But we trust him, and we tried it, and he cooked like he chopped the potatoes to like small bits, and then throw them into like the scrambled eggs and like made it. It actually tastes pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's like scrambled eggs with hash brown, kind of. Yeah, I think it's like scrambled eggs with hash brown. But yeah, I learned a new recipe that actually tastes pretty good. Maybe it's because we're pretty tired and hungry. I don't know, but I remember it was pretty good. I also remember some of us bring this legendary seasoning called magik. I don't know if you know what is magik. It's like soy sauce, but it tastes different. It has like a unique taste, and it makes stuff taste really good. It makes stuff taste really, really good. Magik, so good. It's like soy sauce, It tastes amazing. And we just like add a bunch to our food, and we're like, oh fuck yeah, it tastes amazing. Don't you need to boil the potato? Yeah, they boil they chop the potatoes to bits and then like boil them. Well, no, I think they boil them a bit and then chop them into bits and then like, yeah, and then they like fry it with the scrambled eggs. Yeah, it was pretty good. And then we also make soup. We make soup, and we almost didn't have any meat in the soup. It was almost just like, we almost just made like some kind of, I don't know, squash water. We almost just made like squash water or something. Thank God we were like, oh shit, we had a little bit of meat left, and we put it inside the soup. There was some like pretty basic like 冬瓜烧肉汤, yeah, something like that. Scrambled egg with potatoes, finally something that matches with curry. Uncle Roger approves for you. Maggie is basically MSG. Yeah, it's just, yeah, Maggie is basically MSG. Not gonna lie, it's really good, really really good. I love my MSGs, man. But yeah, that was that. That was not a bad one. It was more stressful because we have to, we have tests. Oh, we also have hiking ones. Like you have to locate stuff in the map. There's like basic procedures. Yeah. What's it called? I forgot. Sitting here or something. Yeah. That's the other test we have. But yeah, that was basically the other camping trip I went. That went pretty good. I think we did pretty well. And I got my camping badge. Well, that was only like level 1 camping badge. I didn't get, before I left Hong Kong, I didn't have the time to go to like our second level camping badge. I think on 3rd level, it's like you have to go for the camp. It's like that was a really long one. For the level 3 one, it's gonna be like 5 days of camp. That one's a really long one, and there's like a lot of more stressful, and there's more tests. Yeah, those ones are like, you need a lot of stamina. The level 3 one, you need a lot of stamina for that level 3 camping one. Yeah, the hardest part is actually carrying like your heavy ass bag around and hiking. Yeah, that one's just like the most tiring thing. Is just carrying your big ass bag with your 2 liters of water, because like they need you to bring like 2 liters of water in case you die because of thirst. That's the heaviest thing in our whole bag is our 2 liters of water. You have to bring 2 liters of water. Let me think. I think those are like all my outdoor camping experience. I don't really have much. Ask some gentleman to help you with your bag. No. Well, some like some stronger guys, stronger and older seniors, like they would carry some like bigger things or like extra other camping materials. Like they'll be the ones who carries the tent and stuff. I'll be the one who like carries like the bamboo sticks, like lighter stuff. But yeah, I'm still like a leader. I was like still kind of like a leader, a starting leader at that time. So I still have to like bring, yeah, and I was like one of the seniors at that time. So I still have to bring some of the extra stuff for the group. Yeah. But yeah, carrying stuff is just annoying and tiring. That's it. Let me think of my other trips. My other camping experience. Let me talk about... this one I don't really remember much. 冬令營. I just remember the winter camp is just really cold and stuff. And then the hiking stuff is just a little bit more tiring. Let me think of someone. Let me think of some camping trips. Humma. Oh, I remember one time. The camping date was exactly the day where the moon turns red, because I don't know, Mars was covering the moon, so the moon turns red or some shit. I don't fucking remember. I just remember whoa, cool. Yeah, I just remember that. I'm losing my British accent, guys. There's a lot of interesting things happened. I don't remember all of them. Ooh, water activities are my favorite. Water activities are my absolute favorite in camps. Yeah, cause I'm the best at water activities. I really love swimming, and those water activities are I'm the goat. I can finally be the goat of the team, you know. I love water activities. Yeah, those are fun. A nice, love British accent. Thank you. Humma. I'm thinking. Do you guys have any special camp experience you guys want to share? Let me think hard. Oh, that one. There's one that is called. I went to one that's賽馬會相見營. That one. 賽馬會相見營. That one. We went there. We traveled there for a bus, right? And then I didn't know where that was. I just know at night we were hiking up the mountains, right? We were hiking up the mountains, and I didn't know where we are, where the campsite really are. And then when we walked up the mountain, yeah, we saw fireflies too. It's pretty great. It was a pretty long walk. And then when we finally walked up to the mountain, I was like, oh, the campsite is literally beneath Sandang. It was literally beneath, at the end of, we literally just hike up the peak in Hong Kong. You know,喺山頂咯。我行到上去先知，嚇咁光嘅 ？What the fuck? We're literally at the peak. And we're what the fuck? Huh? I didn't know. Yeah, I was so surprised. It's just I thought we just go to a normal mountain, a normal campsite, and we just randomly walked up the mountain or something. No, that's the peak. Cause I couldn't really recognize it at night, the mountain at night. I think I walked up to the peak and walked down once or twice, but I can't really remember because it was at night and everything's really dark. And our teachers told us not to turn on our flashlights to get used to the darkness. But when we walked up to the peak, and we just get blind. We get flashbanged by the light pollution and all the tourist attraction and stuff. So that was pretty interesting. It was just pretty surprising. We just walked up to the peak. Oh yeah, and we bought ice cream for everyone in McDonald's. Yeah, so that's a pretty worthwhile hike. We hiked up to the peak. We took pictures at the peak, and then we got McDonald's ice cream. We got McFlurries. I love McFlurries. McFlurries are so good. It's been a while. I want ice cream. I'm probably gonna eat ice cream later. I have ice cream cones too. I got French vanilla ice cream. I'm gonna eat ice cream later. During Form 1, we went to the YMCA facility near Lantau. I don't think I've ever been to a camp at YMCA, but I have I went swimming once at YMCA, and I also went to church for a while in YMCA. Oh, in secondary school we had a time that we in sports class we have swimming lessons for sports lessons for PE lessons, and we go to a YMCA near us. That was fun. A lot of people let me tell you something, a little bit, well, gross for people maybe, but yeah, you know, a lot of girls, they pretend they have period and then just not swim. They just pretend they have, oh no, I'm on my period, I can't swim. Fuck you. Yeah, you can use fucking tampons. Well, I don't really like tampons, so I understand. But yeah, mostly during our period cramps, when we have to practice swimming, I still go swimming. Fuck you. I still go swimming on my period. Don't you fucking lie. Every time, every single lesson, you have period. Excuse me, what the fuck? You're lying, bitch. I know you're fucking lying. But yeah, what is let me keep reading. And of course, night hiking was one activity. So imagine a bunch of like 12 and 13-year-olds with like the crappiest flashlight ever screaming at every cow poop we see on the trail. Oh my god, it's just cow poop. Leave it alone. Must be fun. Yeah. All the girls use period as an excuse to skip pee. Yes! Just pee in general. They'll be like, oh, I'm having my period cramp. Shut the fuck up. We all fucking know. You just don't want to run. We all fucking know. Yeah. What was I? Yeah, we hiked up to the peak. I talk about that one. Oh, also the same camp where we hiked up to the peak, my friends just like fainted. Kind of fainted. She was like sick. And I'm like the only girl in the group left. Oh, also in the camp, that's why it's awkward, a little bit awkward for me. I was the only, like, with my friend gone, I was the only girl in my group. And for every group, when we eat at that camp, every time we want to get food, we have to ask someone else to get the food for us. We cannot get the food ourselves. I think one time, there's another time where we have to like feed each other. We have to, no, it was that camp. We have to ask people to feed each other. Yeah, you cannot eat by yourself. You have to ask someone else to feed you. That's why it's awkward for me, because my friends are not here. My female friend is not here, so like I have to ask like all the other boys to feed me. It was, I don't fucking know why. We have to feed each other. We cannot eat by ourselves. Ask someone to feed you. What the fuck? This doesn't sound like a normal camp. The main goal, I think the goal is like to not be afraid to ask people for help and like help each other. I think the message or some shit like that. Okay, let me think of the other one. Oh, one of the camp. So you know in the Bible, there's a time before Jesus got crucified that Jesus had to like wash. Like everyone was like, it was at the final supper. I mean the Last Supper. Where like everyone was at the door, and typically people there's like servants to wash their feet at the door, right? And all the all the like Jesus followers, they're the 12 disciples. I forgot what are they called in English. 門徒英文咩鳩啊？十二門徒英文咩鳩？唔記得咗。You know the Jesus followers. They're like, I'm not a peasant. I'm not gonna fucking wash like your feet or some shit. opposites? Opposites? I don't remember. 12 opposites? Followers? Some shit like that? Yeah, but like, you know, the story was like, oh, all of them, like, I don't want to wash your feet. Opposites? I don't know. But yeah, they're like, I don't want to wash your dirty feet. And then they're not gonna let Jesus to wash them, but they just look at each other. It's like, I don't want to wash you guys' feet. But Jesus was just like, pussies, let me wash your feet. And everyone's like, no, but you're Jesus, you're God. And Jesus was like, no, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be a leader, you have to first serve the people that is under you or something. That's the goal or some shit. And then at that camp, we get to wash each other's feet. Yay! I got to wash my friend's feet, and my friends get to wash my feet. And do you know what is more uncomfortable? Getting your feet washed by your friends. I don't really mind washing others' feet, but like getting your feet washed is more uncomfortable. Yeah, that was one of the camp activities. I was exempt from the swimming lesson since I already knew how to swim. I knew how to swim. I was literally in a school swimming team. Also, that time, like our teacher, so we have we went to YMCA and there's like a swimming coach, and then our PE teacher, our normal PE teacher is also there. But because our normal PE teacher is not like expert in swimming, so she just like kind of look over us. But one time she dressed up and like swam with us, and she is so slow. My swimming our like PE teacher is like so slow at swimming. And also, of course, I'm like the fastest swimmer in my class, because I was in the swimming team. I was the fastest swimmer in secondary school. That was fun. and like the swimming coach there like told me to like swim more rounds, because like she knows I could do more than other people who doesn't really know how to swim. I was like from swimming lesson, I already knew how to swim, so I was just like chilling and watching my friends to learn. Too bad I can't skip it and go home. Perhaps Jesus secretly has a thing for. Oh, yo. Maybe I don't know. Maybe. Wait, so you're forced to learn to swim when you're not in the swimming team? No, it's just like practicing for me. It's just like swimming practice for me. I just like listen and be like, yep. But also, you know, even though you know how to swim, it's important to like remind yourself of like the basics and like your swimming forms, right? So like it's a good refresh for me to like check my forms and like improve my swimming. Yeah, you know, I didn't know how to swim until one summery holiday my schoolmates taught you. Nice. I really want to taught my friends how to swim. And they're like, no, I'm gonna drown. And I'm just gonna, I told my friends, I'm gonna push them into the swimming pool until they know how to swim. I also tried to taught my dad how to swim, but his form is too, it's like, I don't understand how he swims. His swimming form is terrible. I tried to teach him, but it's no use. I also try to teach my mom, but she also doesn't know. She completely does not know how to swim. And I kind of gave up on mom. I'm the only one who knows how to properly swim in my family. Dear God. Describe your dad's form in detail, please. I'm curious now. So, everyone has like their favorite or like the best swimming style, right? And for me, my favorite swimming style is of course breaststroke. my best and my favorite one is of course breaststroke. When I do like competitive, when I have like competitions for schools, outside schools and stuff, I always am the one who compete using this breaststroke. Well, sometimes freestyle, but mostly breaststroke. Well, okay, backstroke is also alright. I did win something with my backstroke, but yeah, breaststroke was what I've most expert in, and it's also what my dad knows. My dad taught himself breaststroke, and when I saw how he swim with breaststroke, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So let me describe it. So breaststroke for your legs, it's like there's a reason why in Chinese it's called wasik, right? It's like frog. In Chinese it's like frog style for breaststroke, because you basically swim like a frog, right? Exactly like a frog, where your feet is like pushing, your feet is up and pushing the water away for you to move forward, right? Like your legs are supposed to be like spread out, and then you push out the water and then close your legs for you to slide on the water, right? But my dad, I want to draw this for you. It's hard to explain with only words, but you know, my dad, he used like the back of his legs and flung out. He used like the you know, you use your feet, you use like your what is it called? 腳掌，你用腳掌挖出去㗎嘛，你用腳掌推啲水出去㗎嘛。不過我老豆咧，佢用佢腳背喺度揈啲水咯。不過佢有喐到喎，佢用腳背喺度揈啲，我唔知佢用腳背喺側邊度揈走啲，我唔知啊，用腳背啊。好難解釋，佢唔係硬出去，佢唔係挖出去咯，佢唔知點樣用腳背同埋前同埋係咯，同埋用前腳喺度喺側邊喺度揈咯，我唔知佢個咩色嚟㗎。好啊，跟住同我阿爸講，如果你繼續咁樣游蛙式嘅話咧，你好易抽筋㗎，阿爸唔係咁樣嘅，即係我教佢你好似硬牆，即係你側邊硬牆咁樣硬出去咯，唔係用你啲腳背喺度喺側邊喺度揈啲水，我唔知佢點揈㗎 ，I don't know how to explain how my dad swims. He just used the I don't know. He just don't know how to correctly swim breaststroke. He's better at I taught him a little bit how to swim freestyle. He's a little bit better than that, but he still doesn't know how to 佢唔識點去水，佢唔識點樣挖水，係咯，佢唔識點樣用力挖走啲水。So he just when he swims, he's freestyle. He's just kind of like splashing water, but he's not moving at all. He's like splashing water all around, but he's not moving a single inch. I was like, Dad, how is that possible? He's like moving his arms and legs, but he's not moving a single inch. I was like, Dad, what the fuck? I gave up. I'm now imagining you swim in a pool of curry fish bowl in breaststroke. That would be fun. You can drink the curry that you're also marinating in while swimming. You generate most of the power with your arms, so it still works. No, but my dad doesn't, with his breaststroke. Breaststroke is mainly your legs, but your arms are mainly, well, they kind of make you move forward, but they're mainly for you to breathe, right? Breathe above water. But doesn't even know how to properly use her arms. It's really hard to teach him how to properly use his arms when his legs are already fucked up. With his breaststroke, it's so hard to explain to him how to correctly like form his swimming. Oh god. Well, for freestyle, it's actually rely more on your arms. Actually, I feel like for breaststroke, it's more I rely on more of my legs. Yeah. Unique swimming style is he invented. Yeah, I don't know how his legs move. I kept looking under the water and like trying to see how he swims, and I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? I've never seen this. His leg countering his arms? Yes! His legs are countering his arms for some shit. I don't fucking know how he swims. Welcome back, lol song. So for sure, freestyle it's mostly arms. You can just do it with arms. With arms is easy. Yeah. We actually have some swimming exercise where we put the floaty thing, the float board thingy, like you like clamp it around your leg, and then you float and you just use your arms to like move forward, as in like a arm exercise for swimming. It's like the same thing where you like hold the board with both of your hands and then you kick your legs to move forward. That is like, you know, it's more like leg focused. Yeah. I just flop sideways so I swim like a fish. I just don't swim. You just sink in the bottom of the ocean. No, I was trying to teach how my mom and dad how to act, like just float. I'm like teaching them how to float, but like I see a lot of problems with beginners trying how to float. Is the legs like keep like sinking downwards. Yes, this happens. Like also a lot of them just don't relax themselves, their bodies. You gotta be really relaxed to float. And also like sometimes you have to kick your legs a little bit to keep your legs up, but you don't really have to keep your legs upwards, like up on the ocean. Just like float, like use as less strength as you can to like keep your head above the water. My mom would scream if she is within 10 meters of a pool, including a kid's pool. My mom wouldn't scream. She would just like be in the pool sometimes. Like when we go swimming, she's just in the pool. She's just in the water and not doing anything else. And just looking at me swimming. And I was like, Mom, don't you want me to teach you how to swim? And she's like, no, I'll never learn how to swim. I'll drown. And I was like, okay, Mom. I like to dash with as much velocity into the pool as I can. One thing I'm bad about is actually diving. I'm very bad at like jump diving. I'm very bad at it. My form is terrible. My jump diving is terrible. Holy shit. My form is terrible, and my coach kept telling me like, look at these people, these kids are younger than you. How are you way worse than them? You have been swimming for so long. How are you so bad at like diving? I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know. But yeah, I'm terrible at diving, but it's fun. Diving is fun. It's just jumping into water. I don't know how to kick water to keep myself up. I just keep swimming. Oh, you just do a little kick. Just a little kick. We have a little thing called like what's it called? Yeah. Just like we have a little exercise to keep ourselves up, while like, you know, just like using the least strength as possible to keep yourself up. I don't know. I do the diving. Yeah. Do that. And then sink to the bottom and drown. Don't. Just like use a little bit of your strength to keep yourself up from time to time. Same, I'm scared something would hit my head, even though there's nothing but water. Interesting. Careful not to hit your head on the water. But yeah, backstroke. Backstroke is like, if you don't know, you float naturally, just breathe. Yeah, just breathe. You can just calm down and breathe regularly, and you'll float. But yeah, for backstroke, so a lot of people who train for backstroke, there's like when I didn't know when I was young, there's like little flags. They're like flagpoles, like at the 5 meter at the end of the pool, 5 meters away from like the end of the pool. That is for people to like know, for people who like swims backstroke, to like know when they're near the end of the pool, so they won't smack the hands on the side of the pool. And I have smacked my hands on the pool many times with backstroke, because I didn't calculate. I didn't really know how precise my calculation is, and I was like speeding, like I was like, oh, I have to go fast because there's a competition, and then I would smack my hands on like the metal or like the concrete of the side of the pool. When I do backstroke, it hurts. But yeah, once you get used to it, once you know how fast and how much stroke you have till the end of the pool, once you're experienced, you'll know when you see the 5 meter flag, and you know, okay, I do like 2 more or 3 more strokes, and then I'll like touch the end of the pool. But yeah, backstrokes, fun. I'm not gonna talk about like what is it? Butterflies are just horrible. I fucking hate butterfly. I don't know why people invented the butterfly stroke, because it wastes so many energies for you to like come up and like flop on the water. You just like fly up and flop on the water. I do not understand. It's not a feasible way to swim. It's not a convenient or like it doesn't make sense. Why would people swim like that? It's just a random style that people invented, and now it's an official style that you can compete in the Olympics. Why isn't doggy style in the Olympics? Why isn't dolphin style in the Olympics? Why? Why is butterfly style in the Olympics? I do not understand. Butterfly is such a useless way to swim, and I hate it. But it is a great workout. If you throw hard enough, they don't. Well, true. If you, oh my god, you guys are throwing babies. They're baby in the pool. Yeah, my friend, she like started swimming when she was 2 years old. You know those baby swimming classes? She started swimming when she was 2. And then I started swimming when I was like at 3rd grade, and I caught up to her. They still do. Corpse floats, true. If they open their mouth, water fills the lung and they sink. Yeah, in time, but there will still be some like air bubbles inside your organs and stuff. So they'll kind of float. They won't sink until, you know, all of your organs are filled with water. It takes a while. I like breaststroke, right? I like breaststroke most. It use less strings, true. It's a really chill swimming style. It could be competitive. It could be. I do competitive breaststroke, but mostly it's less intense than the other styles. Not for me. Breaststroke is more tiring for me. Yeah, at first when I first learned breaststroke, it was very tiring for me because I don't know how to move my muscles and use my body properly. I don't know how to use my strength properly, so like I had a really hard time with breaststroke. And also I feel like it's less it's lower than freestyle, so I feel like I'm just so slow and sloppy. That's why I didn't like it at first, but after you get used to it and you learn the correct way to swim breaststroke, you'll like it. It's a more comfortable way to swim. For me, actually. To me, freestyle is more tiring, especially the legs. Yeah, because freestyle you have to be constantly moving your arms and legs. But for breaststroke, you mostly just you like push the water. You move your leg once or twice, and move your arms a little bit, and then you slide on the water. You mostly just slide on the water for a while. That's why it uses less strength. But for freestyle, you're just constantly moving your body. For breaststroke, you just slide on the water. Freestyle is mainly arms. You use the legs to boost the speed the tad bit. Yeah, it's just mostly arms. It's just mostly arms. You just keep going. For a lot of professionals and like competitive swimmers, they don't breathe every time you like move your right arm. Like they don't like come out to the water and breathe until like 8 strokes or 10 strokes. Yeah. So we mostly just hold our breath or like slowly release our breath until we ran out of like of air, and then we actually come up and breathe above the water when we stream freestyle. Yeah, mostly people just like stream like they do like 8 strokes and then they breathe. Yeah. Probably I'm not using the right technique. Yeah, maybe. What's this? Hold on. My dad is asking me. My dad is asking me if I want chicken wings. Anyways, oh, we went oh, we got sidetracked by swimming, sorry. The camps. Get classic. And barbecue. How many? You can choose. There we go. Yeah, I have to eat. I'm kind of hungry. Dad's gonna buy chicken wings. Isn't 10 times a bit too extreme? You need to refill the oxygen and keep your muscles going. For me, skipping 6 to 10 times is optimal. Well, when you do it really fast, like I think 8 times. Mostly it's 7 to 8 times for me, and for most like competitive swimmers, it's mostly 8 to 7 times. 7 times, and then they come up. Because when you do it fast, and when you have like your lung is trained to hold more oxygen when you swim, and like spend less oxygen like each time you move, it gets better. So you can, because coming up and breathe air up on the water, it's like it wastes time. So the less you breathe, no, the less you like come up on the water to breathe, the faster you get. Yeah. Never had a coach, so I know nothing. But yeah, that's what I learned during my competitive days of swimming. Maybe I'm counting 1 set left and right as 1 time. Oh, maybe it's that. Yeah, I 1 stroke. That means 1, like left is 1, right is second. Yeah. Not 1 set. Each stroke. A stroke. Oh, my neck. we had to stop talking about swimming. Oh shit, it's been 2 hours actually. It's midnight now. Let me think. I want to talk about one more stories. I guess we have a pretty much topic today. I thought I have to resolve to some like other like some traveling trips in this zatsu. Cause I thought I would run out of stuff to talk about camps. But I did go to a lot of camps. I went to like 20 camps in my life so far. So ooh, I didn't talk about this one. Oh, I didn't talk about the time. At Muiwo. I want to talk about this time. We went to Muiwo, a campsite. A really, really nice one. That one's really nice. And we only have like 3 people in a room, 2 or 3 people in a room. And we have like very nice individual bathrooms as well. That one's really good. The one at Muiwo. I think that one is used for people to like to study Christianity. That campsite is more specific for people like priests, upcoming priests or preachers. You know, what is it called? Messenger, preacher? I don't know. Something like that. To like study and like have like a camp or training to learn Christianity for that campsite. But that campsite is really good. It looks like a fucking hotel. The campsites are really good, and I remember some activities that we did. I think we drew rocks. We drew like aquoids. I don't know. I'm not sure. What are they? Yes, I remember that trip at Muiwo. We have to like, everyone has to carry. We have like a big bed sheet, and then we put like rocks that we drew pictures on, and also like 2 liters of water, and the whole group of people have to like carry that like bed sheet with like a bunch of rocks and water and heavy shit around Muiwo to like different checkpoints. At one checkpoint we just have to chug water. We just have to chug that 2 liters of water. And did everyone touch the mouth of the water bottle? Kind of, yes. Let me tell you, I have in Boys Brigade, I probably have consumed almost everyone in at least Jongkapjo, at least in secondary school, the secondary school's group saliva. I have probably consumed everyone's saliva at that period of time. Not just people like around my age, also our teachers. We would like share the same fucking drink. Oh, of course this is before COVID, so we don't really give a fuck. So everyone just like share the same fucking bottle. Oh my god. I really want to share this story, but I want to leave that story for my traveling trip, my traveling talk in the future. That story is so fucking funny. I'll tell you guys that later, in sometime later. But yeah, a lot of us just like share the same spoon, share the same forks, share the same bottle of water. Yeah, disgusting, I know. But don't worry, we stopped doing that after COVID happened. It's very unsanitary, I know. But yeah. What else? Ah, there's another one that I forgot. Muiwo? Is that one in Muiwo? There's one where we like write shit on rocks and then we walk all over them. Ooh, there's one where I also have to lead people to play games and shit. And we dance like crazy people, singing hymns. I know, we get really high singing hymns and we danced. Yeah. It was really fun, like, it's because like all the teachers and people, there's a lot of good cool teachers and people in my company. That's why we had a lot of fun. Even though sometimes we have to go through hard times and some games are fucking insane. Some games are just like straight up exercise. We have to do like fucking we have to like jump up the stairs with our 2 feet up and down like 6 times through a very long staircase. We have to do like 60 push-ups, like a bunch of sit-ups or something. Some games are just straight up tiring. Well, actually most of them involves like strength and stamina. They want to train our strength and stamina. And of course a lot of them are involved in teamwork, but they are quite fun. It's pretty fun. Basically preparing to become a cult. We're kind of like a cult sometimes. But yeah, there's a lot of great people and a lot of ambitious people who plans a lot of fun games for us to play, even though it's tired as fuck. No, okay, this is why I'd say we're all masochists, because if it's not tiring, it's not memorable, right? It has to be extremely tiring, stressful, so it's memorable and fun. Every time a fun camp is not like a very relaxing and we just like hang out camp. That is not fun. We have to do very extreme stuff for us to remember. That is fun for us. We have to do extreme things with our body. That is fun and memorable. None of the memorable camps I go to for Boyd's Brigade that is memorable, it's not stressful or like extremely tiring to our body. We had to climb ropes that are like 20 meters high. Those are... Oh yeah, I went to 城網鎮，但係北潭涌嗰度有個城網鎮。Oh my god, I have to share this. I fucking hate this story, but yeah, there's a second 城網鎮when we're Form 1 secondary school, Form 1, which is 7th grade. We went to this rope thing. This, like, you go up in the air, like I don't think it's 20 meters. 20 meters is like really high. It's not that high. It's like 7 meters, 8 meters high. We have to go up the ropes and like do some like rope courses and stuff. And then we and my friends went really last because we're kind of scared a little bit because we've never done these before. And then at the end, I have to get paired with another guy. And the thing is, you have to get paired with another person. You have to hold hands to walk through the ropes. And I was kind of scared because it was pretty high for me. But then I saw the other guy that is like next to me at the other end. He was even more scared than me. And then, like, I am an asshole. I don't know why. When I see people that are more scared than me, I like my confidence like gain like a fuck ton. And then I'm like, I'm not scared anymore. Holy shit, because that guy's more scared than me. So I'm just like, dude, just hold my hand, bro. Stop shaking, bro. Just walk, bro. You got this, bro. Like, I'm a fucking girl, and you're a dude. Just man up and fucking walk through these ropes. And I have to guide him through those ropes, even though I was scared as fuck. It was my first time. And the funnest part is actually like, you have to like lean back and fall down the ropes. Like with no hands. Like they just tell you, it's like, okay, let go of the ropes and then just fall down, and we'll like slowly pull down the ropes for you to land on the ground. That was really fun. And that was really, it was my dabbing I had a dabbing era, and I like fucking dabbed when I was like lowering down on the ground. That was so fucking cringe. I was like, ha, look at me dab. That wasn't scary at all. I'm so cool. I fucking hate myself. I dabbed when I was ascending on the ground. So you're telling me all we need to do is for you to become more confident is just to be more scared than you? Yes, it is. It is, actually. When I see people that are more scared than me, I get more confident. And I'm less, I became less scared anymore. It's the same thing. Let me tell you about my, me getting shots. When I was young, in primary 1, I was terrified of shots. Like needles. So in primary 1, they need 4 nurses to hold me down to give me the shot that I have to take in school. Like the first time I just refused because I was too scared. I just refused, and they were like, okay, you can do it next time for the people who missed the shot. And then I was the last one because I was scared as fuck. And then I kept like trying to run away. So 4 nurses had to hold me down, and they also had to call my mom to calm me down so I can take the shot. 4 damn nurses hold me down on the goddamn ground to give me a shot. I kept crying my ass off. But in 6th grade, so it's been 6 years and I had a shot, and I'm terrified because like, oh shit, last time I took a shot, I cried. I need 4 nurses to hold me down and I cried like a baby. But like 6 years later, I was like, I can do this. I can do this. I can't cry in front of all of my friends. I have to be cool. I have so many friends around here. They would laugh at me. And then I saw like a dude was crying when he took the shot, and everyone's like, haha, you know that dude, he was always acting so cool and stuff. He cried when he took the shot, and I was like, haha, that's funny. And then I'm not scared of the shot anymore, and I just like, haha, I'm not gonna fucking cry. That's what a pussy, haha. And then I'm not scared of shots anymore because I saw other people. Was like, when I saw people are in more pain or like more scared than me, I'm just like, I just became an asshole, and then I'm not scared. I don't know what is my mentality. Do not ask me. A lot of times I'm like this. Maybe I think it's for me to like look cool in front of other people. It's because other people are around. And I want to like, I'm confident, I'm cool, I'm not scared at all. And that is how I overcome most of my fears. I still can't get over my fear of insects though. I still hide behind people when I saw insects flying towards me. Fishballs are scared of fishballs. Stick makes sense. Yeah, no wonder poor torture souls down here are so tormented by you. Yeah, they help me get through my insecurities. Cause I feel more superior or some shit. I don't know what's my mentality. There is something wrong with me. There is something wrong with me. I don't know. I'm so sorry that you guys get to know me, a person like me. But yeah, this just, I remember some shit too. Oh my god. Oh, I have some flashbacks. I'll talk. I have so many camp stories. I have too many camp stories to tell. But let me tell this one last one. This is not a one-day camp. This is not like a multi-day, like overnight camp. I think it was supposed to be, but that day we went to the beach and suddenly 黑雨，唔係紅雨先，應該黑雨，因為嗰陣時落到勁大咯，紅雨啊，雷暴警告，我哋喺沙灘上面 ，everyone just left. Fake it till you make it. Yes, fake it till I make it. How many camps did you go to? I went to like 20 or something. I went to a lot of camps. I also have to like in the end near end. I have to organize something and like organize events for camps and stuff. So yeah, I went to a lot of camps. So in this camp, it's like a 1-day camp, and then we went to the beach, and then it was fine until it starts raining heavily. It was like red raining alert or something. Red raining alert or something. It was really heavy, like it was like showering. It was like a shower directly pour towards your body, you know. It's really heavily. Like it's not just a heavy. It's not just like a typical heavy rain. It was like pouring rain. It was like pouring water directly on your body. And there's also like thunder alert, storm, like lightning storm alert, thunder alert thing. So everyone, of course, what is it called? Whatever. Everyone left the beach, and also like the lifeguards, like, hey, you guys shouldn't go into the water, and we'll be like, we won't get into water, but we will still be in the sand. So in pouring rain with thunder and lightning on the beach, we were still playing these activities, and these activities are hard as fuck. And we have like crazy I still have crazy pictures of us playing those games. We have like roll on the sand, like slide on the sand in heavy rain. We have to like deliver water. So like we have like 2 groups, and it's like a human centipede. I'm not kidding. It's kind of like a human centipede. We have to grab each other's like shoulders, and we have to like crouch walk in the line. A centipede. We have to crouch walk in the line while holding spoons or straws in our mouth to like, we have to walk towards the water and scoop some water in like either a spoon or like suck it up on our straw that we have, and then we like crouch walk again towards the goal with cups. So the goal is like to get as much seawater as we have. Oh, at that point the rain also stopped. So like yeah, don't worry about like the cup being filled with rainwater. Don't worry about it. The rain stopped when we played that thing. But we were like, we're all soaked at that point, and then we're just like crouch walking in the line with spoons in our mouth, and we just like had to like scoop. Oh yeah, the other reason is like we can't use our hands too. That's why we're using our mouths. So we have to scoop water, like seawater in our mouths with a small ass spoon, and then we crouch walk to the cup and pour the water in the cup till it like fills up or something. Yeah, that was an experience. There's also another game where we just have to like we have to run. Oh, the classic. I know why we have to like where like all of our bodies are wet and like filled with sands. I remember why. It's like capture the flags. Like they like shout a number that is associated with each group, and then the people just turn around and like run towards the flag and capture it. That's why we like fall on the sand and shit. Oh, there's so many activities in that camp. On the sand, the wet ass sand. The sand, like the rain was so heavy, the sand is basically like mud at that point. It's like goopy sand. It's the water mixed with sand. It's so goopy at that point. Everyone is like head to toe sand. My only camping trip was also canoed on a rapid stream. Many flipped low. Oh, I had canoe before. I love canoeing. It's really fun. Yeah, canoeing was very fun for me. And then we had to intentionally flip a canoe to learn how to get out of the canoe. The worst part is not like getting flipped and like in the water. The worst part is like getting the water out of the canoe. That was the worst part. That was so annoying. That was the worst part. It's getting the water out of the canoe. You need 2 people to get the water out. It's really annoying. It's fun until you're soaked. I like getting soaked. It's just the problem of getting the water out of the canoe. But yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happening in camps and shit. There's so much stuff, honestly. I even touched some stuff I even forgot. Some crazy stuff that one time we sleep in the church with only sleeping bags. We just sleep on the floor of the church. Some of them were not camps, but some of them are a camp, but I just only went a half day. Do you guys know the game, like this TV show Amazing Race? Where people just like go around the world and go around the country to like do different missions and stuff. You've heard of now you hear now there is canoe water. Do you know the TV show Amazing Race? We had to go around the world to Amazing Race. That was so long ago. I know, right? But we basically did that around Hong Kong with a lot of checkpoints and stuff. That was really fun. That was amazing. That was so fun for me. Like going to different, like around Hong Kong with different checkpoints. I really love that. That was like a really good experience for me. And like the most memorable thing was going up. If you've been to 何文田 if 如果你去過何文田嘅話，你會知嗰個何文田由地鐵去到地面係需要花好耐時間，因為係去地鐵係好深，跟住你要經過非常之多嘅電梯先可以上到地面。So yeah, at 何文田you have to go through a lot of escalators to... Hold on. No, what the fuck do you mean no classic? My dad does not know how to read a menu, but Jesus Christ. Fine. Amazing Race, how fast the sound to get a task like this. Oh wait, how fast to gain a task like this? Are you singing Amazing Grace? Amazing Grace, how fast? I don't know what you're saying. Is it a song? Are you trying to do a song? Okay. But yeah, we did Amazing Race, and one of them is in Homenteen, and as you know, there's a lot of escalators to get to the top of Homenteen, for one of the stations, and then we have to walk so many stairs. Oh yeah, at first, like for the first staircase, our teacher is like, if you're faster than me, if everyone runs, like goes up the stairs faster than him taking like the escalator, he'll buy us all a drink, and then we all just like use our energy to run up the stairs, and then he just like slowly like steps on the escalator and just look at us run up the stairs, and he's like, okay, we'll buy all of you a drink, and we got a drink from 7-Eleven. And then comes the hard part of the like, I don't know how many floors are there, but I just remember just a very long stairs from the station to the ground, to the ground, and then there's another set of stairs from the ground up to the to the park we're gonna go to. Welcome, welcome. We're just talking about some camp stories. We're gonna finish up with this last one, probably. But yeah, so we walked like probably 8-10 floors of stairs to the park. And what's the next mission? Oh, at the park is walk on the fucking stones tiles. 係啊，行咗10層樓梯之後，我哋做乜鳩呢？就係行石春路咯。Yeah， 石春路大電視。We play what is it called in English? Like what is it called? I don't know what it's called. It's like charades. Yeah, charades. We play charades on like the stone path. The stone pathways after we walk like 10 stories of stairs. That was great for our feet. But yeah, but still at the end, really fun. Really a fun experience. Running around in Hong Kong, asking people shit to do. Yeah, pretty good experience. I like these Boy Scout stuff. Boy Scout stuff that we do is just to run around, marching, camping. Yeah, I love these activities. But yeah, I probably have more that I haven't mentioned, but I'll mention it sometimes when I remember. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and talking with me about camping and stuff, and like outdoor trips. It's really fun. I like to share this with you around this campfire. I hope you all have a chill time talking with me. But yeah. Also, be proud of me. I finally learned how to use lighting and stuff. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the lighting. Look at my model's lighting. I finally learned this. I finally learned filters and stuff. Yatta. I finally learned filters. Praise me. It took me a while to learn and install like other new OBS stuff, effects and stuff. Praise me. Yeah, for this atmosphere, I just really want this atmosphere. I was going to draw the background. This is just a random background that I found on Google. That's free, hopefully. It says it's free. Please be free. But I was gonna draw the background, but I didn't have time. As I told you guys, looks great. Thank you so much. You learned filters. Let's go. Also, Curry was expecting some camping ghost stories, unless I missed it. No, there's no ghost stories. There's no ghost story. It's mostly me being crazy. Mostly me being crazy in campsites and stuff. Lots of fun experience. Just camp stuff. Yeah. People got sick. I got sick. Well, I never got sick until a trip to Singapore, which I will... maybe the next topic, the next chill talk would be traveling. Would be like, trips. Traveling around the world, Maybe the next one should be that one, instead of camping. That would be fun. That would be fun stuff to talk about. Yeah, I could talk about that one. On that. Yeah. Sure, why not? But yeah, thank you. Camp. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good time listening to me. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, as I said, I was pretty busy. Pretty busy lately. I'm pretty tiring every day. And a lot of shit to do. As you guys see on Discord yesterday, I was like doing my essay before the deadline on Discord yesterday. Yeah, school stuff, family stuff, lots of other stuff that I have to deal with these few weeks, and then yeah. So I'll be pretty busy. You can see on Discord I'm not that active. Maybe I'm not that active lately. Even though I'm watching, listen, even though I'm watching my OC stream, I'm mostly working while have them on the background. I'm not actually just watching the stream. I work while watching the stream, so I am working, I am cooking. I know lots of lost promises, but I'm cooking on stuff, especially for my birthday, which is like next month. My birthday is next month, yeah. I can talk about a little bit about my birthday that I have planned. I'll do the typical typical call-ins for people. Anyone can come. Just come to the Discord server and you can like I don't know, yell at me or get my channel banned. Yeah, there'll be the typical call-ins and lots of other stuff. Lots of other plans I have for birthday. It's not gonna be big or like very special and like never seen before plans, but you know, some stuff that I planned. But yeah, traveling will include some pics. I could include some pics. Of course, I'm not gonna include some pics with me in it. But yeah, I may have some pics from traveling. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe next week. I did promise you guys for a movie analyzing streams, but I think that when I talk about one movie, I might talk really long. I don't know. That one might be a series. So yeah, maybe next might be traveling more. Shout out to Wario with Persona music. I've never heard that before. That was the first time I heard that. But yeah, whoa, multitasking so productive. It's because of my like I'm a little bit ADHD, you know. Don't worry, I'm not diagnosed with ADHD. I'm not clinically diagnosed, but you know, I'm just not very concentrated with stuff. So I need something in the background to keep me concentrated. So sometimes I either need music or streams at the background when I work. So I'm not just simping. I'm not just solely simping when I watch those streams, okay? I work, I'm cooking, I'm very busy, I'm very tired lately. This week my schedule is so packed. I'm very, very tired. I'm so sorry. I'm not pumping as much content as I want for you guys. But yeah, I'll at least try to stream at least 2 streams each week for you guys. Yeah. Yeah, you haven't been simping as much lately. Yeah, I'm sorry. Busy me. Oh, I also bought more new games for the summer sale. Oh, I think it's ending today, actually, the summer sale. Let me know if you guys have games that you want me to play. I did bought like 10 games in a row. I bought Stanley Parable. Like, oh, I bet no one's gonna play that game. You know, for Hong Kong VTubers, probably not a lot of people would play that game, and then Cleo played it. And then Cleo played it yesterday and today. I was like, oh. It's okay. No, but I bet there's another game that I want to play. Should I spoil it? It's called West of Loathing. I know there's it has another new game for West of Loathing. It's Shadows of Loathing. Yes, they have a new game, but I want to play West of Loathing first since it's cheaper. I want to play that one first. I kind of forget about West of Loathing. I remember back then I watched like the whole Markiplier playthrough of West of Loathing. It's hilarious. I love that game so much. Hilarious. But yeah, I bought West of Loathing. I bought Stanley Parable. I bought a bunch of games for me to play. Yeah, look forward to more. I bought Phasmo. I need people to play Phasmo with me. Yes. Yeah. I never had COVID because I just laid in bed instead of going to the doctor. 90% of the time watching Oshis, 10% of the time working. Sometimes I get distracted, it's true. But I try to work when I watch streams. I don't want to just like waste time just watching streams. That's optimistic. Yamero, appreciate it. Get wrecked by Cleo. Standing Parable, what's that? Shut up. You'll watch Cleo. I know you guys all watch Cleo song. God fucking damn it. But if I play Standing Parable, I wouldn't like do all the endings like Cleo song did. I'll just like play it through a bunch of times and then like just end it there. Because I know I've practically seen all the endings and Easter eggs for Standing Parable. But I just love the game. I'll maybe play someday later. After Cleo's playthrough. She probably finished it, right? Is she gonna do all the endings? She's probably finishing it today, probably. But yeah. Let me know if there's some games that you want me to play. There's all on sale, please. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to the stream. There might be gorilla streams this week, like after today. Maybe maybe Saturday. There might be streams on Saturday. A gorilla stream on Saturday. Who knows? But I'm pretty busy lately, so who knows? But yeah, thank you guys for coming again. I think there's a few endings left. Is she gonna play all of them? But yeah, thank you again. The editing thing, I know I know I said this very long time. The editing thing, first of all, I need to buy the 7-day free trial thingy. I have to buy Premiere Pro first, and also I have to collect all the footages first. But I'm cooking. Once I've cooked, I'll release the bunch of stuff that I promised. I swear I'll do it. It will be finished. Oh, there's another big project I have to do with editing. God, oh, that would take a lot of time. Oh, I'm cooking, guys. I'm cooking. Many things cooking. But again, thank you guys for coming. I'll edit here. It's nighttime, guys. Time to go back into the tent and have a good rest. And tomorrow we'll leave the campsite. But this has been a pretty good campfire story time. I'll say goodbye to every campers. I'll say goodnight to everyone. Hi, Hysteric-san, otsukare. Blue-san, otsukare. Exo-san, otsukare. Raylan-san, otsukare. MRT-san, otsukare. SS-san, otsukare. Wee. Mark-pan-san, otsukare. Jerry Lux, Sing-nim-san, otsukare. Law-san, otsukare. I think that's it. Otsukare mina, thank you. Berlin-san, otsukare. Thank you guys for coming again. Curry's promise? That's so trustworthy. I know. It might not be on time, but it will appear one day. I will finish it. It might not be on time, but I will finish it. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you have a nice, cozy, chill time. Talk about camps and stuff with me. You better finish your hot cocoa, guys. Well, let's get back to our tent. It's getting late. We have to pack things up tomorrow to leave the campsite. Alrighty. Have a good night's sleep, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Otsukare. Bye-bye. Go eat your chicken wings. Yes, I have to eat my chicken wings now. Bye-bye.